Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mel Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil, then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day for 365 days, and today is the 43rd day. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage, and desertification is very dangerous because it leads to 6 global issues. These global issues will only get worse over time. If we don't act on them right now, we will be a very regretful generation. This is why we need to do the safe soil policies and implement them in all countries of the world. These safe soil policies will rejuvenate the soil and revitalize the soil. This revitalization of the soil will make sure that there is enough food and water for people on the planet. Let's see in detail these 6 global issues. The first one is food crisis. The second is water scarcity. The third one is loss of biodiversity. The fourth one is climate change. The fifth one is loss of livelihood. And the sixth one is conflicts and migrations. About food crisis, 40% less food is expected to be produced in 20 years for a population of 9.3 billion people. There will be more people and less food. As Sadhguru said, this is not a world you want to live in. And right now in the world, approximately 2 billion people suffer already from nutritional deficiencies, which leads to multitude of diseases. The second global issue is the water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. The third global issue is the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects living in the soil has gone. Scientists are saying that 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. We're talking about billions of life forms. These biomass insects living in the soil are responsible for the level of vitamins and nutrients present in fruits and vegetables. Depleted soils means depleted food. Depleted food means depleted human beings. This is why our children fall sick very often. It's because their immune system is so weak. Their immune system is weak because of the poverty of the soil. And our children and future generations must be better than us. This is the normal thing. This is the cycle of evolution. And now we are producing humans and generations who are weaker than us. We are going now against the evolution. We are going against nature. We should return to the nature. We should return back to our normal state and to respect the course of life, to give everything its right. We can do this only by becoming conscious and aware of what's going on. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide stored in soil is 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. If soil is not revitalized, it could release 850 billion tons of carbon dioxide in the air, which is more than all human emissions during the last 30 years. And soil is very important, it's very crucial for carbon sequestration. It's not that carbon dioxide is bad, it's about where it is located. If it remains in the soil, it's good. It's a good fertilizer. What if it's in the atmosphere? It's bad, it causes global warming. The fifth global issue is the loss of livelihood. Thousands of farmers are committing suicide because of the desertification. Just in India, their number is 300,000 farmers during the last 30 years. This is very huge. Globally, 74% of the poor are directly affected by desertification. It is estimated that desertification is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion every year. I'm sure that if we implement the safe soil policies in all countries of the world, we will not reach such a huge number. The sixth global issue is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in most conflicts and wars in Africa since 1990. population growth combined with water and food scarcity could cause over 1 billion people to migrate to other regions and countries by 2050. From the French Revolution to the Arab Spring, high food prices have been cited as a factor behind the global mass movements. It's just the history repeating itself, and now the price of the food will keep going higher and higher, because the food will become rare. It will become rarer and rarer. Food and water, they will become rare. They will become like gold. This is why gold is expensive. It's because it's rare. Food and water will become rare also, and they might be more expensive than gold. If we don't act now, we could be a very regretful generation. We should not be a regretful generation. We should be a responsible generation. Because we might be the last generation of people who has the chance to turn things around and to revitalize the soil. You might think that you are just a citizen, a normal citizen, and that these things are the responsibility of the leaders of the country. Yes, you are right. I am just a citizen also. I don't have to do this, but nobody is doing this here. So I have to do this for myself, for my family, for my brothers and sisters, and for the children, and for the future generations. Because there is something called the hidden societies, such as the Freemason, the Illuminati, the University of Yale, etc. These hidden societies, their lobbies, they are controlling the world, and they're controlling the biggest industries in the world. They're earning money from people's ignorance, from people's weakness, and from people's unconsciousness. As long as you are unconscious, unaware of what's going on, these people keep earning. You must understand that the first three big industries in the world are: first one is armaments, the weaponry industry, weapons and ammunitions, wars. This also shows that the world will never know peace, because when you have weapons, what are you going to do with these weapons? Stock them forever? You have billions of ammunitions. You will create wars to use them. This is exactly what they did. Wars in the world between Palestine and Israel. Wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, Sudan, everywhere. Russia and Ukraine. And people are still buying it because the frequency of the people is so low because soil is depleted. To save soil only will increase the organic matter to 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil. This alone will make people have a higher vibration. There has been scientific studies showing that the land that you walk upon and the food that you consume determines the level of consciousness that you have. Just by improving your diet, you will improve your intelligence and awareness and consciousness, and you will be able to see the matrix as it is. So the lobbies will never vote. They will never implement safe soil policies by themselves because it's against their agendas. This will make you aware, more conscious, more healthy, more loving. This will raise your vibrations. Vibrations are emotions. You will move from the emotions of hatred and violence of war towards vibrations of love and peace. The second biggest industry is alcohol and cigarettes. This also shows that humanity is unconscious, intoxicated, absent. Instead of facing the problem, you're running away from the problem and hiding behind alcohol and cigarettes and drugs. You should not do this. You should face the problem. Face the problem and solve the problem. Otherwise, you will have multiple of problems. The third biggest industry in the world is big pharma, the pharmaceutical industry, the industry of medicines. It's healthcare. It's people. We need people sick. Sick people buy medicines. Violent people go to wars. People with problems drink alcohol and cigarettes, consume them. This is why in the media you will keep seeing pictures of images of war. You don't need these lower vibration emotions, but they're there to keep you in fear, because we think in terms of images. They're there to keep you in fear, and they're there to keep you in the lower frequencies, to remain negative, so that you become a good customer to the three big industries and you keep buying them. You buy the war, you buy the alcohol and cigarettes and drugs, and you buy the medicines. This shows that humanity has hit the rock bottom. We are violent, full of hatred. We are intoxicated, unaware, absent, not even here. And we are physically and mentally ill. Besides of all these things, the most watched thing on the internet, such a magnificent tool that can allow people to learn, the most watched thing is porn websites. Not only this, children are being sold on the internet. Such crimes were happening in America. Children were sold in Hollywood. We've hit the rock bottom. We need to change these things. We need to change, to become aware, to become conscious, to change our behavior. We're going to our destruction. The loss of biodiversity that was just said, during the last 30 years, 80% of them has gone. This is the Mother Earth being killed. The planet is dying. There is something called the food chain, which means that everything is related to everything here on this planet. These biomass insects are related to other animals. If they go extinct, other animals will go extinct. And then other animals will go extinct. And then we are going to go extinct. Most people think that they have values. Yes, you are valuable, but don't think that you are more valuable than an earthworm. Actually, it's the contrary. If all humans of the planet disappear by tomorrow morning, life on this planet will be better. There will be more trees, more animals, more biomass insects. But if the earthworms disappear from tomorrow morning, life on this planet, all life forms, will disappear in the terms of 6 years. This means that earthworms are better than humans. They have a better important role to play here. We should become selfless. Now we are selfish. We are full of ourselves. We think that everything here has been created for us to serve us. Go and ask a tiger if he is here to serve you. You will be served as dinner to him, to them. We should become aware. We should return to our nature. We should respect nature. The planet Earth is our mother. It is generous with people. It gave too much to people. It's time to give back. The first thing to do, the most urgent action to do right now, is to implement the safe soil policies. Before we reach the non-return point. If we sleep on this for another 10 or 20 years, we will reach the non-return point. It will be impossible to revitalize the soil again. Right now it's still possible. Desertification is coming fast. There will be something called the food wars. Food wars are coming. You will start hearing them in the news. Those who have the biggest weapons will have the food and water. So, if the lobbies have agendas for us, we should stop accepting their agendas and their plans, such as the pandemic, the permanent lockdown. These are the plans of the lobbies, the hidden societies. The Freemason controls the movie industry, and they pre-program us through the movies, such as the movie Avengers, where Thanos wanted to kill the half of the population, making us believe that the problem is the number of humans. It is not, it's a lie. As Mahatma Gandhi said, in this world there is enough for every man's needs, but there isn't enough for every man's greed. The problem is the greedy people. We've allowed the greedy people to stay in the position of leadership, to lead us. Greedy people, narcissistic people, will only lead us to the slaughterhouse. They will not lead us to the brighter future, to the promised land. Because you can't give what you don't have. The narcissistic doesn't have love, empathy, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, positive emotions. It's a hatred person, filled with hatred, resentment, jealousy, and all lower vibration emotions. We cannot allow these kinds of people to keep leading humanity. We've seen through history what these kinds of people are capable of doing. The best example of this is Adolf Hitler. I am wondering why people today in 2024 are still letting one person to decide for war. Wars must be voted. This is what democracy means. Democracy means that it's the people who rule. The persons in the position of leaderships, they're just there to fulfill people's demands. They're not there to rule. This is what democracy means. And now, in the 21st century, we're living just as if we were in the 40s. I don't think that the Russian people and Ukraine people have voted for wars. It's time to become conscious and aware and know that desertification is very dangerous. It's coming fast. Food wars are coming. There will be wars for water and food. We know that the leaders, the so-called leaders, receive orders from the lobbies. It's been 2.5 years that Sadhguru has launched the Safe Soil movement. Morocco didn't implement the safe soil policies yet. It's not only that. What's funny is that the Moroccan media never mentioned the safe soil movement, even though the number of volunteers of the safe soil movement is over 4 billion people in the world. This means that they didn't receive orders to do so. The countries who have signed the safe soil policies are the developed countries, because these countries have civilized people, conscious people. The citizens started walking in the street wearing the safe soil clothes and claiming to the leaders, we want safe soil policies. We are conscious and aware, and we are concerned about our lives and the lives of our kids. As Sadhguru said, this safe soil movement is not an agitation or a protest. This is not against anybody. This is an expression of love for ourselves, for our kids, and for the future generations. That's all. It's normal to be concerned about one's future, what to eat and what to drink. It's normal. As Jim Rohn said, before you seek the exotic, you must first master the basics. And here in Morocco we are doing the contrary. We seek the exotics before the basics. We're trying to invite artists and doing festivals, but we're forgetting about food and water. Food and water must come first, because food wars are coming and they're going to hit us. 84 countries in the world have already signed the safe soil policies. The developed countries such as USA, England, France, Spain, Germany. Germany did not only sign the safe soil policies, they started teaching safe soil lessons to the kids in the school. They saw that this is so much important that they've started lessons about safe soil in the school. The countries of the Middle East also signed the safe soil policies, such as Palestine, Iraq, Arabia Saudi, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain. These countries have signed the safe soil policies. But where are the Moroccan people? Where is Morocco? We need to sign the safe soil policies right now. There will be food shortages, there will be water shortages, the price will be too high and people will not be able to buy them. This will lead to civil wars. We need to mitigate this issue before it gets worse. It's only going to be worse over time. These numbers that I just said will keep growing over time. And we should not allow the biggest industries to keep going on. Right now, top scientific researchers go directly to the military, to the weaponry. They're still seeking how to kill well, how to kill more. This has to change. We don't need wars, as Bob Marley said. We don't need more trouble. What we need is love. Because the empowerment of people, the technological empowerment, will lead to massive destructions. Top scientific researchers must not go to the military. Instead, they must go to education, to healthcare, to see how to improve people's lives and not how to destroy them. We've already been destroyed during the First and the Second World War. We should not allow a Third World War to happen. It will be so devastating, so destructive, that we may not rise again from it. And it will cause so much damage to the earth. It will cause so much damage to the earth. This will make the soil more poorer and poorer. I don't know where am I right now. I've never come to this road, so I'm trying to find a way. There are dogs here, and let's find out a way for ourselves. There is a dog here. Okay, I think there is a way from here. I'll go by here. I'll try to get away. Adventure. Life is an adventure. Put God first, and everything is going to be alright. You can lose things and people in life. It's okay to lose them. But one thing that you must make sure to never lose is God. Because everything fades away over time and He remains the same. He is there for you. He has a plan for you. A plan to make you prosper, to make your life better. He has a future for you. Now the solution that we have seen, the problems, now let's see the solutions. We know that we have been programmed by the Matrix to be negative, to keep feeding the negative industries, wars, alcohol and cigarettes, and medicines. People are sick. There has been attacks on us, on the quality and quantity of oxygen that we breathe, because it's the first food for the body. Sorry guys, it's cut. I have a problem with the phone. Sometimes it's cut all on. So I was saying that the attack on people is multiple. to deplete the people's health, the best way, the strategical way, the intelligent way is to deplete the food that people eat by depleting the soil. This lowers the people's vibrations and make them vulnerable to diseases. We should not live according to somebody else's plans. We should live according to our plans. We should not live according to somebody else's agendas. We should live according to our agendas. You must take the control back of your life, of the steering wheel of your life, and direct it towards your goals and dreams, not for somebody else's dreams and goals. We need to be aware and conscious and know that what we are, what we consume. Most people think that we attract to us what we want. We don't attract to us what we want. We attract to us what we are. We are a vibration, a frequency. We are a number. You attract only the people and events that are approximately approaching to that number, near to that number, that's all. So if you want to change the physical reality, because the physical world is just a reflection of the inner world, the physical world is a reflection of your vibrations. If you want to change your experiences of life, you need to change your frequency, and you change your frequency but by what you consume in terms of food for the body and the mind. You change your mental diet and physical diet. Before you change anything in your life, you must consult a doctor or a specialist. I'm not a doctor or a specialist in the subject, in the matter. I will just share with you my own experience. I've become vegan right now, 100% vegan, because I do researches on the internet and I am concerned about my life and my future. So I've discovered that the human digestive system is vegetarian. We should not approach meat and eat it. That's first. It's not in our nature. Second is that the unity of vibration is something called angstroms, and you need more angstroms to change your life for the better. Meat, alcohol, and cigarettes, they contain 0 angstroms. They don't have anything to offer to you. So, on the other hand, I've become vegan because I eat only fruits and vegetables. Another stuff, vegetarian stuff. And fruits contain 10,000 angstroms. Raw vegetables contain 8,000 angstroms. Cooked vegetables contain 6,000 angstroms. You need more angstroms to change your life for the better. Then there is something called the human mind. And here where is the biggest problem, the biggest challenge is not to change your diet, your physical diet. It's to change the mental diet. Because the most powerful weapon on this planet is the human mind. And our mind has been hijacked by the matrix. Now we have a negative paradigm. Most people are under hypnosis of the paradigm. They're thinking negatively without being aware of it. And this paradigm, it's like a robot. It doesn't sleep. It keeps working non-stop 24/7, and it's attracts to you. You need to change it, and to change it there are tools. The most common one is the repetition of the informations, but the inconvenience with this thing is that you need to repeat for years, and people don't have such time. It's been more than 10 years that I'm trying to change my life, and my life is still approximately the same. It's a process, and there are other tools to change fast, such as doing hypnosis, having sessions of hypnosis, to go to a therapist, hypnotherapist, and start doing these sessions. They cost money, but they will program you faster. And there is another method. You need to check it on the internet, I forgot the name, which is more faster than hypnosis or repetition. But these things cost money, and you need to invest on yourself, because the best investment you'll ever make is the one you make on yourself. Let's climb the stairs. I don't have the legs to climb the stairs. So you need to change the mindset, because the mindset is everything. It's the attitude. There is a difference between successful people and failure people. In the attitude, that's all. Change your attitude, which means that you need to change your personality. It's not an easy thing to do. The mentor of the American coach Jim Rohn, Earl Show, he said to Jim Rohn, he said Jim Rohn was eager to change his life for the better. Earl Show said to him, when you change, everything will change for you. This is not really a change, it's a transformation. It's more than a change, because it's like the caterpillar and the butterfly. The caterpillar and the butterfly are living in two different dimensions. The diet of the caterpillar has nothing to do with the diet of the butterfly. This is how you will become. If you want to change your life, you need to change everything. Your mental diet and your physical diet. You need to change what you watch, what you consume, your friends, even your family. You might change them. This is a change of personality. You will have another personality. You will become another you. The caterpillar, to become a butterfly, it has to die. It passes through a process where it dies. And you will go through that process also. If you are serious about your dreams and goals, it's the death of the self-you. The old personality has to die. The people-pleasing personality, the compromising, the liar, the quitter, the fake, the mask. You will leave all these things behind. You will become true. You will speak from the heart, because when there is alignment, there is power to manifest. You will need to learn secrets. The hidden societies are the leaders because they have knowledge. that the masses don't have. It's not that they have something more than us. It's just about knowledge. Because knowledge is power. Knowledge made them powerful. They know secrets, how to manifest, how to speak. If you pay attention to the personal development coaches or TV presentators, you will notice that the way they speak is different than from usual people. These are secrets. For example, if I tell you to tell me this sentence, I am powerful, or I am a powerful manifester. I am a powerful manifester. When you open your mouth to speak, you speak from the fifth chakra, the fifth chakra, the chakra of expression, the powerful chakra of manifestation. There is something called the affirmations, the positive affirmations. The positive affirmations don't work for all people. But there is something more powerful than affirmations, is incantations. This called something of sorcery or magic. Because we say in English, how do you spell a word? It's like casting a spell on someone. It's magical. So the way you speak involves, and it's a game changer. If you hear people, powerful people in the position of leadership speaking, when they say this sentence that I am a powerful manifestation, I am a powerful manifester, they will not say I am a powerful manifester. They will say I am a powerful manifester. They use expressions and the body, everything in them is alive. They use this power, this alignment. This what gives them the power. This will involve other parts of the body to be engaged, to believe what they have said. When they believe it, they will achieve it. It's all about belief. The human mind is so powerful. It's the most powerful weapon on the planet. Napoleon Hill, the writer of the book Think and Grow Rich, said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Now they have hijacked our imagination and they have put their negative stuff for us to believe. And now we are manifesting and reaping what they have sown in our minds, which is the scarcity mindset, the poverty, the hatred, the jealousy, the resentment, and the negative emotions. We are drowning in negativity. There is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. Now we are reaping what they have sown in our minds. We need to change these things. We need to begin a new season of sowing and sowing positive seeds now, so that in few years we can become reaping. We can be able to reap the positivity. As Earl Nightingale said, don't give up on a dream just because of the time it will take you to get there, because time will anyway pass. Follow your dreams. Don't give up on them. Don't let time stop you. You can do this. You've got this. Many people have done this before. Nobody has ever started at the top. Confucius said, it doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. Don't stop, don't quit. Have the mindset of a winner. Be like Thomas A. Edison, who tried to invent the light bulb for 999 times and failed until the 1000th time it was the correct one. He succeeded because of his determination, stubbornness, perseverance. He didn't quit. Sadhguru said, there is no such thing as failure for a committed man. If you are committed to your dream, if you are willing to spend so many years on it, the rest of your life in it, if it's worthwhile, it will become a success. This is why you need to choose wisely what it is, this thing that you want, this dream that you really want, and to follow it by everything that you have, to give everything. Fall down 7, stand up 8. Never quit. Try again and again and again. You can do this, you've got this. You have to do this. It's about your freedom. It's about your life. To get free from the matrix, from the modern slavery system. Anyway, I thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for the follow, for your presence. I really appreciate you guys. I wish you the best. I will keep giving you informations and tools as I keep progressing in life and receiving more and more informations. I will try to share my knowledge and my wisdom with you guys so that you can improve your life faster than me and to reach to the promised land. Keep God first, put God first, and everything will be all right. I love you guys and I wish you the best, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.